Alright, due to popular request, I'm going to do another hair video. So I'm almost 2 years on now. This is, it was April 2019. Yeah, because it'll be two years in 2021. You can see, I haven't cut my hair in 2 years, so you can see it's quite long here. At the moment it's a little bit greasy because I'm about to have a shower. So, and you can see here in the middle, it's just, it's a little bit thin, but in all honesty, I'll show it. Here's a photo of when I had hair before I shaved all my hair off, and you can see from that photo, if I can zoom in on that a little bit, you can see there that there's much less hair than I've got now. So I can't really complain about that. So what I'm going to do is you can also see I've dyed it as well 2 or 3 times. So the dye doesn't affect anything, and the natural colours sort of growing through there. The only thing that I am a little bit peeved of, I've mentioned this before, is these bits here, because these came from under my chin, the beard section. So if you're going to have a hair transplant, my advice is on no account at all, because it peeves me even to this day. Even though the rest of it looks great, it still peeves me that I have these little bits and I can't stop feeling them, and it's quite a bugbear. So stay away from this area. This is where they took them from. Don't let them do it. I did say to my guy, don't do it, but they ignored me, and you know, by the time I'd sort of I was under there and I was getting done, I was just like, yeah, what the hell, they know what they're doing. They don't. As I mentioned in a previous video, they don't know what they're doing, and you know what you want. So don't have a beard growing out the back of your head, because that is a pain. Just have hair. Have your beard where it's supposed to be, down here. Having said that, but when I whack in the ponytail, you don't know, so that doesn't matter. But I've had hair, long hair for most of my life until I went bald, and so I like having long hair. And so I want long hair, not long beard hair on back, because once I've dyed it, I'll come back and show you again. Okay, that's me showered. You can see none of the hair comes out while I shower. But what does happen is when I see, it combs okay as well. But on this side, it can get a little bit knotted sometimes, but that's okay, it goes through fine. So I think you can see better here now how this, by the way, is hair fall. Hideous, huh? This is the 3rd combful that I've had in 2 years. Why do I save it? I don't know. But yeah, you can see there it's still relatively full. Could maybe do with a couple more 100 strands, but who cares, it's there, so makes me happy. Right, hair's dried now, so this shows a little bit better. I'll put the spotlight on it so you can see again. It's not as thick as it ought to be, really. But what I also noticed as well is I've got curly hair now at the back, and I never had that when I was younger, not at all. And if I can get there, now you might be able to see the way the sort of the beard hair, let me get that better for you. The beard hair is kind of fuzzy. And so, you know, when that gets wet, or because I live in the Middle East, and sometimes it can get a bit humid, it can frizz out a little bit, and as I said before, it kind of freaks me out. But there we go. That's 2 years on. I think I've dyed it 3 times, and I don't think I'll bother again. The reason I dyed it is because my natural colour, because my face is my beard's really grey. But there's almost no grey hair at all on my head, and so it kind of freaks me out a little bit. It makes me look, I don't know, it makes it look like it's dyed, and so it's not. So I kind of want it to look a little bit more naturally, or perhaps unnatural, which is why I dyed it blonde. But yeah, there you go. 2 years on hair transplant from Dr. Chinnick.